Joyce one is for mommy.
We're celebrating mothers for the entire week because they deserve to be honored. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. I said good morning. I repeat, good morning. Good morning, Grenada, Carriacou, PT, Martinique, the rest of the Eastern Caribbean, the rest of the world, whichever part of the universe you are. A blessed, thankful Thursday to each and every one of you. It is the 6th of May, 2021. Happy to have you tuned into Good Morning Grenada this morning. Those of you on the GBN, Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page. And I am pleased that I was informed yesterday that our original YouTube channel is back up. The Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel is back up. Happy to have you guys. It's been fun on GBN production, but it's never the same like the original. Good morning to all the YouTubers, all the folks joining us on the website, www.gbn.gd, GBN TV channel 7, 11, and 20. Good morning to the listeners of Classic 105.5, 105.9, as well as all the people joining us on the Party Grenada and Go to Fet Facebook pages. Good Thursday morning, everybody. Let's start. It's always time to learn something new, and we're going to start, as usual, with this morning's word of the day. A little French accent now. It's the words of the day. Oh, she's telling me about me? All right, let's go. Let's see what the word of the day is. Tell only just a little bit of crazy. All right, this morning's word of the day is hard scrabble. Hard scrabble. It's one word, a long word, and it's spelled HARDSCRABBLE. Hard scrabble. It's an adjective which means providing or yielding meagerly in return for much effort, demanding or unrewarding. Hard scrabble. It is an Americanism that originally began as two separate words. The adjective hard, which means difficult, and the noun scrabble, which means scratching or clawing. The phrase meant painful effort under hard conditions and later applied particularly to farmland that required much work for little reward. By the first half of the 19th century, hard scrabble, the hyphenated word, was used as a place name for a remote town or region where life was difficult. The current sense, which means yielding meager results, dates from the second half of the 19th century. Hard scrabble entered English in the second half of the 18th century. That's the word of the day this morning, hard scrabble. It is an adjective which means providing or yielding meagerly in return for much effort, demanding or unrewarding. So you do a whole pile of work for a little piece of something. Let's see an example of the use of the word. Maybe you caught tinges of her vivid hardscrabble love letter crackling through tiny speakers at the pharmacy. Another example of the use of the word, the oil and gas business is full of guys like Pickens, self-made men who rose from a hardscrabble life on the prairie to become titans of the industry. That's the word of the day, hard scrabble. It's spelled HARDSCRABBLE, an adjective which means providing or yielding meagerly in return for much effort, demanding or unrewarded. Working hard and you're getting little in return. Hard scrabble. That's the word of the day. And as you go about your thankful Thursday, let's see what the thought of today is. The thought of the day. The thought of the day is, the less you respond to negativity, the more peaceful your life becomes. Let me repeat it for the people in the back. The less you respond to negativity, the more peaceful your life becomes. There are some people who anything you say about them negative or hurt their feelings, they respond in. They're ready to fight and quarrel and beat bacchanal and melee and clear their name. Nope. Once you ignore it, the less you respond to it, the more peaceful your life becomes. At this point in my life, if you want to hear something and believe it, or you want to say something negative or untrue about blah, set up yourself. Set up yourself. I don't have time to defend nothing. That's why my life is so peaceful. I don't have time for melee and to clear my name and nope. I respond less to these things and my life is so much more peaceful and so joyful. I don't have these things to deal with. So let me repeat the thought for your life. The less you respond to negativity, the more peaceful your life becomes. Leave them, left them. Let it do what they want to do and say what they want to say. They're just taking up space in what could be a beautiful day and a beautiful life. They're just taking up space and they don't need that kind of energy. Leave them. And when you leave them, after a while, you just realize they disappear because they have nothing else to do with and for you because you're ignoring them. Once you ignore somebody, they're gone. The less you respond to negativity, the more peaceful your life becomes. Remember that. I feel as though there's a word and it's fallen in some people's pot this morning. Set up all yourself. I'm here to help. Set up all yourself. All right. Let's see what's celebrated today, May 6th, 2021. Hear what today is. Hear what today is, all. Today, it is International No Diet Day. International No Diet Day. So all of us, all of us who've been on a diet since the year began, 2021 resolution, today is the day to put it aside. Say no more. Blossom is on the inside. Diet is on the sidelines. No vegetables and stuff today. I was also eating it in the first place. It is International No Diet Day. Set up yourself. Don't overdo it, Don't overdo it. Maybe a half of a slice of cake, maybe 2 licks of ice cream. Set up yourself, Whatever you want to indulge in today on No Diet Day, whether you've been on a diet or not, now is your opportunity to say, I'm doing it because, I'm eating it because. Set up yourself. Blossom setting up herself. So, it's up to you to follow suit. However you choose to celebrate, it's International No Diet Day. Cake, ice cream, pizza, hamburger, a little beverage on the not so sober side. I'm gonna behave myself. Anyway, it's International No Diet Day. Set up all yourself. However you choose to celebrate today, please do so. Indulge a little, live a little on International No Diet Day. All right, and just before we go to the morning edition of news, just some information. The Ministry of Health has established a vaccination triage network. And the network has been established to help people who have had the COVID-19 vaccine or who are thinking of getting the COVID-19 vaccine. The triage is really to get you ask questions and have them answered. You can express concerns. You can talk about possible side effects, make appointments to get your vaccine. And they are set up in the different parishes, including on the Sister Isle of Carriacou. There are a number of numbers for each parish. So what I can advise, go on to the Ministry of Health's Facebook page. There's the poster on the Facebook page with all the information that you would need in terms of getting in contact with somebody. So again, the Ministry of Health has set up a triage network for the people who have had their vaccines, as well as the people who are still contemplating getting the vaccines. And this would help answer some of the questions you may have, some of the concerns that you have. They can help set up your appointments, and they can also speak about side effects and anything that you'd like to verify, confirm, clear, inquire about, whatever it is in relation to the COVID-19 vaccines. You can log on or you can call any of the triage networks in your parish. The Ministry of Health's Facebook page has the contact number for all the parishes, including the Sister Isle of Carriacou. So check out the Facebook page or have somebody check it out for you if you want to get a contact information and get in touch with somebody in relation to getting the COVID-19 vaccine or following the jabs of the COVID-19 vaccine. All right, now let's get ready for the morning edition of news. For those of you on radio and those of you on our visual platforms, we bring you highlights of last evening's newscast. It is Good Morning Grenada on my mother's birthday. We'll be right back.
Good evening. This is GBN's News at 7. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell recently announced that his government is in negotiations with the International Development Bank and the Caribbean Development Bank to fund another stimulus package for Grenadians. Government last gave out a stimulus package mid-2020, informing the public subsequently that it can't afford more. Jara Joseph has that story.
It is not clear if the defiant action by Grenadians, who ignored the government's decision to cancel Spice Mass 2020, was responsible for the decision, but it was after this that Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell informed the nation that there will not be another stimulus package.
Because if we have major infection here, business is going to be affected again. We'd have to lock down. I expect to hear the voices of the trade union leadership. I expect that. Because if we have infection, we have to lock down. There's no such stimulus package again for workers, There's no such. In fact, even what we promised, we may not be able to deliver because of the financial situation.
With many still unemployed and the tourism and hospitality sector just starting to reopen, government is now saying it is considering another bailout for people impacted by the COVID-19 pandemic. Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell said negotiations should conclude soon with $8.95 million as the target to aid the recovery process and assist the marginalized sectors of society.
Ministry of Finance is now been tasked with the responsibility with working with GDB and the Caribbean Development Bank and the international community to come up with that program to look at ways in which we're helping. And there are a lot of needs outside there. The taxi men, they're suffering because, these are guys you never saw before your door before, because when the tourist season on, these guys are doing extremely well. And some will tell you, while the tourist season is for 5-6 months or so, they saved enough.
The Prime Minister pointed to an increased number of people who have been seeking help from government and would have never done so previously.
Even when the cruise ship were down, people were visiting the country, and a lot of taxi men provided service. A lot of busmen who had their transport solely working in the tourism sector were able to transport, to do other activities during the non-tourist season. But that situation is clogged up at this particular time. So we have to help them.
One batch of workers that are not being considered at this time for government's assistance is media workers, despite many having lost their jobs and in some cases working with a reduced salary due to the financial impact of the pandemic. The Prime Minister said he was not notified that media workers are struggling. Government's income and payroll support in 2020 amounted to $22.7 million. I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Now, there's no argument here about the impact of the COVID-19 pandemic and the people amongst us who are in dire need of assistance. Our analyst tonight is regional economist Dr. Patrick Antoine. Welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me, and good night to your viewers wherever they are.
Now, if this financing materializes, how and for whom should it be used?
That's a very difficult question. I think that the government of Grenada, having recognized the needs, must look at a number of considerations in determining how it deploys those resources. And our view has been that the government should, in fact, have moved in this direction much earlier. Who? The question. There are a number of sectors that have been impacted, and the Prime Minister has correctly identified a number of those connected to the services sector which needed to be given attention to, including the taxi drivers and those who operate industries that benefit and give supplies, service supplies to the tourism sector and the travel sector as a particular subcomponent of that. But there's also the farming community. When I visited on the ground in the rural areas, there were a number of farmers who indicated that the challenge now is that everybody's growing and they're finding little markets. We have to find a way to give those farmers some support. The way that we do that is going to be interesting. No naivety at all. We think that one of the obligations the government has is to finance the obligations that they do have, in addition to what they intend to do. So we're not putting one group against the other. The 4% is going to be important. That 4% of public workers that live in the rural communities through the length and breadth of Grenada can do a lot to dynamize the economy. Wherever the support is given, though, I must admit that there's going to be a positive impact on GDP, given what we have recognized is the very strong national income multiplier from expenditures to people who fall within those income brackets at this time. What we're seeing is that at low levels of income, our estimates recently have shown that the impact on the output, GDP, is 2.75 times. So if you give $1 in support or $100 in support, what happens with the economy is that it becomes $2.75, or if you wish, $275 is the impact on the economy, which is going to, of course, drive demand in the rural communities for farmers. And of course, the government, when it does this, must understand too that it stands to benefit. Because what our research has shown is that when the government gives this support, 31 cents comes back to the government by way of the value-added tax and other forms of taxes that the government has. But what we want to do is to implore the government to look for a greater tranche of financing that they now are, because the needs are great. But the impact on the economy is now particularly strong, given where we find ourselves in the business cycle, and also where we find ourselves with the economy having to meet some target set by the government in the budget, which it's looking like, well, we're not sure where that is going to land. Let's see what the first quarter number says. But we think it needs to be given a shot in the arm, if you wish, to get to the targets that they would have indicated to us. So look for more money, deploy it more widely, but bear the obligations to the public workers, because that too is one of the strong stimulus that we can give to our economy.
Funny that you just said shot in the arm, given the whole COVID vaccinations that are taking place. But should support be given to businesses generally or to the employees? Not forgetting that from the previous stimulus package, some businesses sought to cheat workers out of their payroll support.
Well, let me just distance myself. I don't have the facts that the businesses have in fact cheated the workers from the support. I think I have said before that I think the rules around the support given before were too vague. They were too opaque, and they were not explained well enough to the beneficiary businesses. And I think that's certainly something we need to learn from. So I've put a disclaimer. My view is that you want to do a bit of both. There are a number of businesses that if they're to keep their doors open, they need to get some dire support at this time. And I've actually visited throughout the country, and I've met some small shopkeepers who are struggling to meet their obligation. And I think that is an important sort of a cluster of businesses that we want to support. But there are also small producers and cottage industries that are harder to reach. But we also need to see how we can give them the support. And this is why I think we need to look also at support to the individuals, because some small business operators are hard to reach. To reach the businesses, you have to reach it through them. And we also want to do it through individuals, yes, who are going to contribute, right, to, of course, adding to the GDP. And we're talking here again about fisher folk, many of whom sometimes can't get the cat sold. We're talking about people who want to produce small agro-industrial items to sell, but they don't have the kind of wherewithal to buy the stocks and, of course, to launch the business. We're talking about the youth, a lot of whom have great business ideas, but they don't have a start. We want to give them a start. I'm particularly bullish on giving a start to the youth, particularly at this time, and with so many of them coming out of school again at the end of June, July. So the idea is to give it both groups. Whatever we do, the rule of thumb must be that we want to give it to people who will spend. If there is one thing you see on this tape, is that we want to give the support to people who will spend it. Because it is only when they spend it that we get the big impact on output and the big impact on taxes. Give it to people who will spend it, not to people who will save it. That's the rule of thumb.
Tonight's analyst, economist Dr. Patrick Antoine, thank you once again for joining us. Now, the Ministry of Health is soliciting the help of leaders throughout the country in the drive to get Grenadians vaccinated. This is in response to the level of mistrust and hesitancy surrounding COVID-19 vaccines, which are being advocated for by the government. Let's get the details.
The expiry date for the first batch of AstraZeneca vaccines received by Grenada is fast approaching, forcing health officials to increase their appeal for Grenadians to make use of the only defense against COVID-19.
I've received in total approximately 52,000 doses of AstraZeneca. Those are that we have received since February, and another shipment in late March, I believe. We have only administered, as I said, less than 15,000. The issue that we are going to have is that we need to have another shipment coming in the next month or two, because the current stock expires at different dates. So far, we've been able to use all of our stock before expiration. But if individuals wait too long, there is the possibility that we will not be able to use the stocks that we have, because they will be approaching or would have passed the expiration date. And therefore, that deadline, I would say, for individuals to get their first and the second dose, they should look at accomplishing that by the middle of July.
Health Minister Nicholas Steele is appealing to leaders in different facets of society to become the COVID-19 vaccination messengers. This after several comments were made that there is hesitancy to take the COVID-19 vaccine, admitting publicly that the government being the messenger is a significant factor deterring people from taking the vaccine. The health minister says that due to this, the message is not being received as it should be.
Yeah, I think that is a significant factor. That the government saying, or the leadership in the government, the politicians, as you say, saying, begging, pleading, advising, suggesting that individuals take the vaccine as quickly as possible, is not being received as it should be. And that is why I have in the past, and I will make the call again this morning, that our other leaders in society, our religious leaders, our trade unionists, need to step up and speak out. Many of them at the highest levels of those organizations have themselves taken the vaccine. And it is just simply for them to explain to all of their followers or members why they have taken the vaccine.
He said a new batch of vaccines is expected soon. Vaccines are currently being administered at the Kirani James Athletic Stadium as well as several other locations across the island. So far, over 12,000 persons have received their first dose of the vaccine and over 3,000 have received their second. Minister Steele's appeal was made during this morning's GBN To The Point program. For GBN News, Beverly Tellisford.
Meanwhile, one of the previously unanswered questions was why only the AstraZeneca vaccine available to Grenadians? Health Minister Nicholas Steele explained the reason some vaccines are not available, saying the Health Ministry is working to remedy the situation soon.
Addressing the availability of different COVID-19 vaccines, Health Minister Nicholas Steele says currently only the AstraZeneca vaccine is available because Grenada has not been granted access to some of the others that are on the international market.
Have consistently adhered to the policy that we will not use a vaccine that is not approved by the WHO. Of the vaccines that are approved by the WHO, and it is no secret, you see it in most of the international media, we have not been given access to many of them. The one widely used, the most used vaccine is the one that we have access to, which is the AstraZeneca vaccine. The Pfizer-BioNTech, we have not been able. As recently as yesterday, I had conversations with individuals from other countries, first world countries, requesting us to have access to, even to purchase. We're not looking for gifts. We would just like to be able to purchase some of those vaccines. And at the moment, we're not being given access to them.
Minister Steele says the Health Ministry is waiting on some of the other vaccines to get approval from the World Health Organization, with hopes that they are made available to them.
There are other vaccines that persons have had conversations on, and we have to wait on WHO to approve those vaccines. We have always said that the process is a very thorough process. It is not one that is rushed. It is one that has happened recently, faster than traditionally, but it is a thorough process. So the other vaccines are Sovereign from Cuba, or Soberano, and also Sinopharm from China, and Sputnik from Russia are still in the process of getting their WHO approval. If and when they do get that, we do hope that we would have access to those vaccines and would make it available to members of the Grenadian public.
According to the World Health Organization, as of February 18, 2021, at least 7 different vaccines across 3 platforms had been rolled out in countries. At the same time, more than 200 additional vaccine candidates are in development, of which more than 60 are in clinical development. For GBN News, Beverly Telliswood.
Long-standing freelance journalist Stanley Charles was arrested and charged by detectives attached to the CID South St. George Police Station on Friday, April 30th, 2021, with the offense of fraudulent breach of trust. The 71-year-old resident of St. John Street, St. George, allegedly committed this violation against Grand Anse businessman Dorset Charles on April 21st, 2021. Stanley Charles was granted bail in the amount of $10,000 and will make his first court appearance on May 18th, 2021. The Grenada Association of Professional Social Workers is calling on health officials to address the issues of safety and protection of patients at the Mount Gay Psychiatric Unit. This is due to a serious allegation made by a patient earlier this year that raised many concerns in the public domain. Rena Pierre-Thomas tells us more.
According to the members of the Grenada Association of Professional Social Workers, their appeal for an investigation at the facility follows reports earlier this year of a female patient allegation of rape by 2 male members of staff at the psychiatric unit. The organization is not pleased that an email they claim was sent to the Minister of Health, Nicholas Steele, on February 19th and April 9th, 2021, for an independent inquiry into the allegation, along with the request of a meeting to address the matter, were not acknowledged. Anne Graves, Vice President of the association, says to date the organization is yet to receive a response to the letters and is therefore stressing the importance of giving priority to safeguarding and protecting these vulnerable members of society. She believes that in the interest of transparency, there is a need for an independent inquiry, since previous issues of concerns that were dealt with internally may not have been handled appropriately.
We do know Mrs. Delma Thomas has spoken on the issue, and at one point the members of staff was went on holiday, and the issue was dealt with. What we don't know is how it was dealt with. We really are concerned about whether matters was dealt with appropriately. A letter was sent to Minister Steele requesting for an independent inquiry and basically saying that we were also expressing our concerns and saying that we were happy to be part of that inquiry.
Founder of GAPSW, Alva Lawrence, says the association is committed to advocating on behalf of vulnerable persons and now demands urgent attention and response so that the public can be confident that adequate and reliable care will be provided at the unit.
We are talking about human rights issue here, and that's why we are speaking on behalf of the voiceless. There need to be an investigation, which we don't know if that has happened because we have not received any response. But we are calling definitely for independent investigation to look into this matter, because patients need to be protected at all times. This type of incident of rape should not be happening. in an institution that's supposed to be protecting patients.
Lawrence and Greaves are also calling on the public, other stakeholders and service providers to support this call for a public and independent inquiry in the matters at Mongay Psychiatric Unit. When contacted for a response, Minister Steele told GBN he did not respond to the email, as the line minister with responsibility for that facility, Mrs. Delma Thomas, responded instead. For GBN News, I am Rena Pear Thomas reporting.
May the 4th, 2021 was a day to honor and show appreciation to a group of individuals who play an important role in the lives of everyone, teachers. In recognition of National Teachers Day, the Ministry of Education released a statement expressing gratitude to Grenada's educators. More in this report.
Minister of Education, Honorable Emmeline Pear, in light of World Teacher Appreciation Day, issued a message expressing appreciation to all past and present teachers. In the statement, Minister Pear told teachers they are owed an enormous debt of gratitude for their contribution to the development of the world and the preservation of civilizations. She wrote, and I quote, "Your hand of inspiration rests on every professional, every skilled artisan, every shrewd businessman, and all whom we refer to as successes in our society. With the current tensions that exist between government and teachers, which has resulted in industrial action being taken by teachers and other public workers, the minister acknowledged that there are some issues over which exists disagreement, but said this in no way diminishes the value attached to teachers and the work they do within the education sector. She said government remains committed to amicably resolving every issue that presents itself as they collaborate with the Grenada Union of Teachers and other stakeholders. She urged teachers to see this time as a period for upscaling operations, retooling, and remaining current and on the cutting edge. She said it is also a period where educators can help each other to navigate these changing and difficult times. World Teacher Appreciation Day is observed on the Tuesday of the first full week in May and is described as a day for honoring teachers and recognizing the lasting contributions they make to our lives. Trelawna Charles, GBN News.
The consensus by the panelists on Monday's Beyond the Headlines program is that public workers should be paid their 4% increase in salaries. The overall $13.2 million for 2020 was expected to be paid monthly, equating to just over $1.1 million. The panelists, who included economists, noted that the payment of the salary increase will contribute directly to Grenada's economy. We get the details in this report.
Why is government treating public sector workers as though they are second-class citizens? Montgomery Alexander posed the question during GBN's Beyond the Headlines program on Monday night, sharing similar sentiments with fellow panelist Ken Lewis that it makes economic sense to pay public servants their dues. It was a landslide against government, as even the third panelist, Lance Garway, agreed that the 4% increase in salaries should be paid, noting the severe lack of trust in government, who has found money to repurchase gunneck and repair streetlights.
So the question is, since you are talking about capital projects and allocation, what projects did you not proceed with and therefore use the money that you already had, $173 million, to pay for Grenada? To me, if that question was answered truthfully and openly, people would be more amiable, people would be more understanding of what the government is doing.
The panelists believe that distrust has been a major stumbling block to the current impasse between government and the public sector unions. Alexander says the government has been elected to govern, thus is responsible to find the money, having full knowledge of their commitments. He adds that Grenada's repurchase cannot be separated, and government has only increased the distrust by keeping secrets while refusing to come clean with the people.
It would be much easier if I'm the Prime Minister of Grenada to say to the people, I got the money from not doing the bridge in La Poterie, or I didn't do the bridge in La Sauce, and I used that money to pay Grenada. Right now, I could show you the books because I'm an accountant. there is no money to pay you. If you want to come and see it and have your own people to go through the books, you check it out. Okay, I can't pay you. But based upon the revenues I'm projecting, by December, I should be able to pay your money.
Lewis highlighted Grenada's main resources as the people, and as such, he says there must be confidence and cooperation between government and the people to improve as a country.
Government, it has to be, in a poor country as ours, about inspiring people. Inspiration is one of the, you can't go and lift productivity as a government, but you could put systems in place, you could encourage people, you could show people things to do. But in order to do that, you must have people's confidence. And over, this government is showing that it has little confidence in the Grenadian people. And that is a very worrying sign. They're constantly, I don't know if I could use that word on radio, but screwing at the little man. And I think that's a real problem for confidence in the country.
I am Gerard Joseph for GBN News.
Now we turn our attention to what has been creating a buzz on social media. Trelana Charles has been looking around the platforms.
This is Social Buzz, where we shine a light on the thoughts and concerns of our online audience. During Tuesday's post-cabinet briefing, Chief Medical Officer Dr. Sean Charles said the reluctance Grenadians have to take the COVID-19 vaccine could be a recipe for disaster.
We are seeing persons who are defiant and resistant to being vaccinated. And we are also now seeing persons that are defiant and are resistant to being tested after a potential exposure to COVID.
Our online audience shared their opinions on the CMO's statement. Leah commented, "So much for voluntary. Let people make their own choice without the constant pressure." Carla added, "It is not that we are anti-vaccine, we are anti-Oxford AstraZeneca." Lorian wrote, "Persons should be educated about it rather than feel threatened. A lot of persons are unsure about taking it because of many risks, but coming across to them in this way wouldn't make it better." Davis commented, "India made the vaccine. Why don't they give it to their own people to save them? You need to take the vaccine home with you and give it to yourself and all your family. Don't come and force people to take it. When they find the cure for cancer, AIDS, and wickedness in high places, I'll take that vaccine." Another individual commented, "The problem is Steele's health regime is so blinkered, they cannot see what is happening on their doorstep and why. The main problem is the AstraZeneca drug. It is not safe and people are rejecting it. Not just in Grenada, but even in St. Vincent, who have just bought a better drug, Sputnik V. Start listening to the people." And Don commented, "Human beings tend to want to save themselves more when they feel or can see that their lives are in immediate danger. Grenadians are feeling relaxed about the virus because we have not had a big community spread, and that means that they are not thinking critically about the wider implications. However, perhaps if there is another alternative to the AstraZeneca, those who are reluctant, worried, or afraid might be more willing to take it. Can't speak for those who are just afraid of injections." That's it for tonight's Social Buzz. If you would like to have your thoughts and concerns shared, be sure to comment on GBN's Facebook page.
Bruv.
Hello? I can't see you.
What's good?
But I can't even hear you.
Yo.
Hello? Hello?
Okay, I see you. I'm good. I'm coming in.
There you are.
Live the experience right now. Enjoy high-quality video calling today. Stream, upload, and share with Digicel super fast LTE network. Visit our stores today and live the experience today. Digicel.
See the world and let the world see you with the best brands on eyewear from Quartz Optical. Come in today and get free eye exams, free blue block, and up to 20% off frame and lens purchases. Need sunglasses? With any purchase, get up to 80% off your sunglasses. Plus, with Ready Finance, you can shop today and pay $0 for 30 days. Visit us today at Quartz Young Street or call us at 435-2958 or visit us online at www.quartzoptical.com. quartzoptical.com. Quartz Optical. Value you can see. Terms and conditions apply.
A message from Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority on the occasion of the International Composting Awareness Week.
This year's International Compost Awareness Week 2021 theme is Grow, Eat, Compost, Repeat, which was designed to empower everyone to recognize and promote the importance of composting and the use of compost in growing healthier foods, supporting healthier soils, and creating a more sustainable world. 40% of waste that is thrown from our kitchen can be composted. The GCNA has been proactive in developing its new value-added compost called Nut Moss Potting Mix. It is a 100% natural and organic and made from pure grounded decomposed nutmeg shells. Today, the GCNA joins the world in celebrating this week as International World Compost Week and urges farmers and Grenadians to embrace composting as a habit and in a small but significant way promote a healthier environment. When you compost, you are not only creating valuable nutrients for your soil, but you'll also be helping to save valuable landfill space.
A message from Grenada Solid Waste Management Authority on the occasion of the International Composting Awareness Week.
Understanding our ocean is education for life. Encourage your students to learn about marine life, water quality, sea level rise. Let them explore sciences. Encourage them through field trips and scholarships. The more they know, the better they can protect our oceans from litter and climate change. Let them rise to the challenge. The ocean is our responsibility, their inheritance, their future.
This message brought to you by the OECS Commission with funding from the government of Norway. Remlit, tackling ocean pollution from turf to surf.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada, 19 minutes after the hour of 7 o'clock. Thank you so much, those of you who stuck with us. Thank you for your patience. Those of you just joining us, happy to have you. I gotta say a special good morning once again to all the folks joining us on the original YouTube channel. The Grenada Broadcasting Network's YouTube channel is back up and running. Happy to have each and every one of you tuning in, staying loyal, and waiting for us to be back to full-blown strength on the platform. Appreciate it. Bless up all your wholesale YouTubers. I love the rest of all in about us. Big up YouTube. It's been a while since I've seen them. It's been a while since we've been able to get the channel up, and I'm happy that it came up. I think it was sometime yesterday afternoon, so we're back in full effect. Let's hope we don't experience another thing like this again. All right, let's get into it. This morning, okay, so yesterday we started the process of selecting 5 mothers that would be honored during GBN's virtual Mother's Day concert on Sunday, God willing. For the YouTubers who are just joining us this morning, the Grenada Broadcasting Network is facilitating a virtual Mother's Day concert this Sunday, Mother's Day, from 4 to 6 p.m. live from 61 West, featuring the likes of Sonika McKee, Jonathan Francis, Loxton Mitchell is also there, and they'll be backed by the Caress Band. And during the concert, GBN would like to honor 5 mothers with gifts from some of our sponsors. The sponsors, I just had the list. The sponsors, right? The gift bags and baskets will be sponsored by Hubbard's, Huggins, Duty Free Caribbean, Rouge Duty Free, and Juve Chocolates. So those are the 5 gift baskets and bags that we would be giving away during Mother's Day concert on Sunday, God willing. So yesterday, members of the public, viewers and listeners phoned in with 10 nominees. We got 10 nominees, and this morning we'll be voting on who we think should get who the 5 winners should be. So what I'm going to do is replay the nominees from yesterday to remind those of us of who we're voting for, as well as tell some of you who were not able to tune in yesterday. So let's play the nominees yesterday, and then we're going to get into the voting on the platforms.
Well, I'm standing at the side of the road and I listened to what you just said. And I thought I was going to call. I was inspired to call on behalf of my own son. May his soul rest in peace, because I lost my own child on Mother's Day. I will be celebrating without my son. But the thing is, I held his hand and I worked for 7 years. He had sickle cells and I watched him fade
Okay, so let me ask the question, and why are you the best mother?
Because I was told he had 3 years to live and he lasted 7, and I never give up on him, and I always give him hope. I always give him hope that he was going to get better, even though I knew in my heart it was never going to happen.
Okay, so tell me your name. Just your first name. Just your first name.
Patricia.
Who's the mother you're nominating?
Margaret Joseph.
Margaret Joseph. Okay, tell me 30 seconds. Why is Margaret the best mother?
Well, I think Margaret has a daughter who born out of German measles, and that child is being blind. She's crippled, heart difficulties, dumb, deaf, and Margaret has never one day left her undone. She sacrifices everything, and today she's 30 plus and living and strong, properly taken care of. She's loved, and Margaret has given her all to this child. She's a single mother. She has 4 other children, but not one day has she let that daughter of hers undone. And I believe she is the best mother there is for the sacrifice that she has made for this child who is dumb, deaf, crippled, blind. All that going with it, and yet the child is alive today because of the love Margaret has given to her.
My mom is Valma Lewis.
Sorry, tell me her name again.
Valma Lewis.
Valma Lewis. And why is she the best mother?
Well, you know, in the world right now, to be a mother, that means you have to bring the child forward. That's right. And the way the world is right now, people have options, bring it or not. But she brought me in the world. I turned out to be a really role model, like you say, for my siblings. So I think my mom is the best one because she did a really good job. And thank you.
I want to nominate Miss Pearl Savory from Tillery. She's not my mommy, but she's just somebody I admire, and I believe that she's doing a fantastic job. And this lady has, dedicated her life. She worked at the St. Joseph Convent, Grenada, for a number of years, and has been very instrumental in the school feeding program, Blossom. Sometimes, bringing her own stuff from home almost every day to school. And even after she retired, she continued to assist with foster kids. Would you imagine retiring and going home and immediately having to assist with maybe 3-4 children that is not your own, and take care of them as if your own? People wouldn't even recognize that. I believe she's a perfect example of a good mother and deserves to be honored.
My name is Sophia Charles, and I want to nominate my mother.
What's mommy's name, baby?
Stacey Ann Charles.
All right, tell me why she's the best mother.
She cares about me and my siblings. She loves us. She takes care of us. She helps us do things that we can't do. She pays the bills for us. That's it.
I'm nominating my mother, Eileen Hippolyte Nee Griffith.
Eileen?
Hippolyte Nee Griffith from Morris Gap.
Okay, and why is she the best mother?
Well, I'm 63 years of age, Blossom, and I have 6 of my brothers and sisters, and she have grown us up well. She had times when she could have walked away from us to private issues or personal issues, and she stood back and went through it all and bring us up. And today all of us are doing well in the world, different parts of the world. And on top of that, she have grown up and helped a lot of people in Grenada, Carriacou and PD Martini. I think all over Grenada, who people came into contact with her always, and I feel proud as a son, walking around Grenada and people always asking about her and doing things and saying good things about her mother who helped people she didn't even know. And she have brought up a lot of generations. She's 93 years of age, still alive and doing well. And even at her age right now, when you talk to her, she still wants to discipline you. So I'm nominating my proud mother, Eileen Hippolyte Nee Griffith.
We have 6 nominees. Let's see who will be number 7. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
All right. And what's mommy's name? Or who's the person you're nominating?
Lydia.
Lydia. And that's your mommy?
Yes.
All right. And why is she the best mother?
Because she helps me when I'm sick. She bakes the best treats, and she cooks very well.
My mom's name is Shraddha. You want me to spell it for you?
Yes, please, thanks.
SHRADD and I mean HA.
HA, Shraddha?
No, HA.
HA?
Yes.
And it's pronounced Shraddha?
Yes.
Okay. And tell me why she's the best mommy.
She's the best mom because she cooks for us. She does a lot of things for us. She also sacrifices most things just to make us happy.
Sarah?
Yes.
And why is mommy the best mommy? Why is she the best mother?
Because she loves me and I love her, and she cooks very well.
I want to nominate my sweet mom, Cynthia Hippolyte, from St. David.
And why is she the best?
And my name is Sydney Hippolyte as well.
All right. And what makes mommy the best mommy?
Mom is such a nice mom. She brings 8 of us in this world, and she is a lady of patience, courage, and understanding. That's why I choose to put her up, to nominate her as a matter of fact.
All right, so those are the 10 nominees. Everybody gets through. You get 3 votes. You can cast 3 votes. So if you're called with 4, taking the first 3. 3 votes. The top 5 women would be honored during GBN's Mother's Day concert on Sunday, God willing, from 4 to 6 p.m. And they need to be able to attend to receive their gift basket. Because if Blossom goes up on behalf of mommy, Blossom goes home with gift basket for her own mommy. So make sure mommy can come and collect her prize. Again, the sponsors for the prizes, the gift bags and baskets, they're sponsored by Hubbard's, Huggins, Duty Free Caribbean, Rouge Duty Free, and Juve Chocolate. So let's go to the landline and let's see who's going to come out victorious. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Auntie Blossom.
Morning, Miss Jacob. How you doing?
Why I calling Auntie Blossom?
Tell me.
Oh, Lord, my... Lord have mercy, today is my mother's birthday. So let me sing a birthday song for her for me, please. What is her name again?
Agnes.
Agnes. Oh, my God. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Aggie. Happy birthday to Aggie. Happy birthday to you. May the good Lord bless Aggie. May the good Lord bless Aggie. May the good Lord bless and keep Aggie. May the good Lord bless you.
Thank you, Miss Jacob.
Oh, love you, Aggie. Oh, love you, Mommy.
Well, she in there to answer.
Oh, love you, Mommy. Oh, love you now. Lord of mercy.
Thank you very much, Miss Jacob.
I appreciate it. You are the best, Mommy.
I do. Thank you very much.
Okay,
so,
darling.
All right, have a good day.
Take good care of Mommy for me.
I shall.
Okay, sweetheart.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye. is the Aggie. Aggie that threw me down here, you know. Thank you very much, Miss Jacob. Mother, look at a whole song this morning. There we go. So we're voting for the winners for the Mother's Day concert. Last Aggie go throw me down. All right, let me go. So who you're voting for? You have 3 votes. Let me go. Let me get back on track. Morning, caller.
Good morning.
Morning. How you do?
I'm good, thanks.
All right. So tell me who you're voting for.
I am voting for my mom.
Okay. Which mother was that?
Rosalind Williams.
Oh no, sorry baby, we stopped taking names. We took the names yesterday. So this morning we're just voting for the names that we have.
Okay.
Okay, so next time, okay? Bye-bye.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, we've stopped taking names. We took the names yesterday, so this morning we're just voting for the 10 names that we have. Miss Patricia, Margaret Joseph, Valma Lewis, Pearl Savory, Stacy and Charles, Eileen Hippolyte, Lydia Bob Frame, Shraddha, Sarah Salfali, and Cynthia Hippolyte. Good morning, caller. Lost. Let me try this again. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Blossom.
Morning, how you do?
Good.
All right, who you want to vote for?
I'm voting for Lydia.
Lydia Bob. Okay, you want to vote for anybody else?
No.
Only Lydia. All right, thank you. Well, there we go. You had some votes on the WhatsApp yesterday. Don't worry, I'll get back to those votes. I'll count your votes. All votes shall be counted. It's a transparent election here on Good Morning Grenada. All the votes shall be counted, or at least most. Somebody on YouTube. I would like to vote for the mother from St. Andrew who was said to teach at the convent. That was Miss Pearl Savory. All right. Caller, the name, yes, is Miss Pearl Savory. Morning, caller.
Morning.
How you do?
I'm okay.
Who you voting for?
Margaret Joseph.
Margaret Joseph. That's the only person you want to vote for?
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Okay.
There we go. Miss Patricia, Margaret Joseph, Valma Lewis, Pearl Savory, Stacy and Charles, Eileen Hippolyte, Lydia Bob Frame, Shraddha, Sarah Salfali, Cynthia Hippolyte. Good morning, caller.
Yes, good morning to you. How you doing?
I'm good. How you do?
Yes, good enough.
All right. Who you want to vote for?
But you have them by the number because
yeah. Okay. So Patricia is 1, Margaret Joseph 2, Valma Lewis 3. Pearl Savory 4, Stacy and Charles 5.
Okay, the lady that was working in earlier times and then she did some work again in some. She went after she left her job or retire. She used to go and help other people. That name I would vote for.
I think that was Miss Pearl Savory or Miss Eileen Hippolyte.
Pearl Savory. She used to help the children in school and things like that. I didn't hear it so good.
Either Pearl Savory or Eileen Hippolyte. Or put on one for each, just in case. Okay?
All
right. Thank you.
Well,
all right. All you know, again, a little old now. I can't remember exactly who, but I know Miss Pearl Savory was helping people in the convent and Miss Eileen Hippolyte was also helping people. I think it's Miss Eileen looking for in a caller. I think it's Miss Eileen Hippolyte, but I'll write down by both of them just in case. That's all they are transparent to the points. Let me go. Let me go on WhatsApp. WhatsApp says... Hold on, let me go to those from yesterday. Yesterday, WhatsAppers said... Right, so this person said, Margaret Joseph. I am voting for Miss Pearl Savory. We flute. Mommy vote for 5 people. So, Mommy, I'm giving you 3. So, Miss Patricia, Miss Margaret, Miss Pearl. Right, that is 3 man, Mommy. Nah, man, it was overdoing the thing yesterday. There we go. Good morning, caller.
Hey, good morning.
How you do?
I'm good.
Who you want to vote for?
I want to vote for number 1, number 2, and Miss Pearl Savory.
Number 1, number 2, and Miss Pearl Savory. Okay, thank you. All right. Well, there we go. Back on WhatsApp, somebody says number 2, Miss Margaret. So right now, Miss Margaret and Miss Savory on 5 each. All right, there we go. Back up to the current votes now. You see, I tell all you, all votes shall be counted. There we go. Hold on. Where these birthday peoples come out? Hold on, the birthday people. I'll hail all up just now. Because I hail up mommy again. I tell all you there's no shame in my game. Let me go. WhatsApp. Somebody says, Margaret. Did I mention Margaret? You're well right.
Good morning, caller.
Good morning. I want to vote for the lady, the past teacher.
The past teacher, that's Miss Savory?
In convent.
In convent, yes. Okay. Thank you. All right, Miss Savory, like you're in front, girl. Woo, there we go. Who are you voting for? We're looking for 5 mothers to be honored during GBN's Mother's Day concert on Sunday, God willing, 4 to 6 p.m. It will be carried virtually, aka free. That's what I tell all you. We're here to entertain. So let me see. Right, this person is voting for Miss Margaret, Patricia, Eileen, and Margaret Joseph. All right. This person I vote for Miss Lydia. All right, phone line. Yes, phone line. Let me go back by phone line. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
Morning, how you do?
Pretty good, thanks.
Okay,
you?
I'm good.
I'm voting for numbers 1, 2, and 4.
1, 2, and 4. No problem. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. All right, let's see who the winners will be to be honored and receive gift baskets from our sponsors, Hubbard's, Huggins, Duty Free Caribbean, Juve Chocolates, and Rouge Duty Free. Let me go back by YouTube. Somebody on YouTube says, where was I? Right. Somebody says, I'm voting for the mother with the sickle cell child and the mother with the blind child. So that was Miss Patricia. And then the blind child. Which one was that one? Which one was the blind one again, Alia? Oh goodness, the lady with the one that called with the lady. I think that was Miss Margaret, man. Miss Margaret. Yeah, that was Miss Margaret. With the child, and she never left them undone. Yes. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, Miss Margaret. Miss Savory.
Miss Savory.
Savory, yes.
Oh, you want to vote for both?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so Miss Margaret and Miss Savory.
All right. Yes.
Thank you. All right, we winding down. We're closing off the votes in about 3 minutes. Let me see. Let me go back by. Hold on. Let me pull up the dash in the dance. Let me go on Facebook. Facebook says. Right. Facebook says Miss Margaret, Miss Joseph, Miss Lydia. I'm voting for 5, 6, 7. So 5, 6, and 7. So that's Miss Stacy and Miss Eileen and Miss Lydia. Right, I just took that one. Morning. Miss Pearl Savory is better known as Miss Gibbs. I guarantee you she'll get more votes. So Miss Savory is also known as Miss Gibbs. So that's a vote for her. Don't somebody else on, not that I'm laughing at it, but somebody else on Facebook says nobody in Grenada can compare to Miss Gibbs, aka Miss Savory. Somebody else is voting for Miss Savory voting for Lydia. Hold on, the landline are coming back, so let me go back by, hold on, WhatsApp. I thought all of my WhatsApp has just come through. Where I reach by the WhatsApp? I reach here by Miss Eileen. And then I reach here again for Miss Lydia. Hold on, in that order. Let me see who is in that order. Margaret, Patricia, and Pearl. Right, so far, let me see. Let me tell all you who's in front. Miss Patricia, Miss Margaret, Miss Savory, Miss Eileen, and Miss Lydia. Those are the 5 people in front. There we go. Time to wind it down. I'm voting for Lydia Bob Frame. All right. This person says, I vote for the 93-year-old. Her son called it in. The 93-year-old is Miss Eileen. I can't believe I remember these things. The brain doesn't malfunction all the time, man. Vote for Miss Sarah Salfali. The teacher from convent was Miss Pearl. Good morning, Pearl Savory, St. Andrew. I really need to meet Miss Pearl Savory. You're getting a lot of support, aka Miss Gibbs. The lady in convent, St. Andrew. That's my vote. Eileen Hippolyte. Lydia Bob. I'm voting for Lydia. Hold on, the landline. Yes, I'm coming back. The past teacher and 9 and 10. So Miss Savory, Sarah, and Cynthia Hippolyte. All right, it's time to wind down. We had 2 more minutes in the voting, if all that. All right, no calls. So back on the WhatsApp. 1 vote for Pearl, 1 vote for Miss Margaret. Don't you know, I like Miss Margaret. Okay, we're back by the landlines. Who will be honored? Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
How you do?
This is me from yesterday.
From Shada?
Yeah.
Okay. You didn't give me she contact information in them. So you'll call me back about 8:05 and give me, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Miss Shrada gets a vote. Let me see. Somebody on WhatsApp voting for Miss Savory. Miss Savory run away with the thing, boys. Between she and Miss Joseph might be the top. The first top prize now. The thing sticky in the dance. Let me go. The lady with the child. That is Miss Margaret. Never left her undone. That is a phrase that sticks out to me. Miss Pearl. Let me go. Miss Savory, aka Miss Gibbs. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm all right.
All right. Who you want to vote for?
Miss Savory.
Miss Savory. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Good morning, Miss Savory, Miss Patricia, and Miss Eileen. Lydia Bob, Miss Margaret, Sarah, Miss Hippolyte. I have 2 Hippolytes, so you have to tell me which Hippolyte. The person I'm sending back, 2 L's. What is that? 2 L's? 2 L's. So tell me which Hippolyte. I have Eileen Hippolyte and Cynthia Hippolyte. Tell me which Hippolyte you want to vote for. Hold on there. I really want to change the song, but every time I see the dash, I just need to pull it up. All right, the phone line. All right, so back on WhatsApp. No, let me go by the YouTube. YouTube says number 4. Somebody else says a past St. Joseph's Convent teacher. Miss Simon here. Good morning, Miss Simon. Miss Pearl Savory gets my vote. She's number 4. Good morning, caller. Good morning, caller. Hello. Buenos dias. Bonjour. All right. Don't have that caller. There we go. We ain't sticking with it this morning. The mother with the child. Okay, that's Miss Margaret. Lydia voting for 1 and 2. Margaret and Eileen. 1 and 2 voting. My 3 vote is for number 4. I only put in 1, man. Oh gosh. She in front already. Facebook now. Back on Facebook. Facebook tells me where I reached by Facebook. Right. Voting for Lydia. Eileen Hippolyte. Eileen by 4. I put in 1. And somebody else is voting for Miss Bob. All right, it's time to wind it down. Let me take the final ones. The landline. All right, landline already. Somebody says I'm voting for number 3 and number 1. All right. Good morning, caller.
Morning.
How you do?
I'm fine.
Who you want to vote for?
I want to vote for the lady with the blind child, the lady with sickle cells, and the convent teacher.
All right. Thank you. That's Miss Patricia, Miss Margaret, and Miss Savory. All right, last votes on the WhatsApp. Hello, Miss Margaret. And this person says, Mrs. Savory, please, my former primary school teacher and co-worker. And then the final caller for the votes this morning. Good morning, caller.
Morning, Blossom.
How you do?
I'm all right.
Who are you voting for?
The leading convent.
Leading convent. All right, thank you. All right, and there we have it. We're locking it off. My voting for Miss Morris. Who's Miss Morris? I don't have a Morris. I don't have a Morris WhatsApper. Or Miss Savory. I don't have a Morris, but either way, the voting has ended. So here what's going on. Of the 10, hold on, I need to add it up. Make sure. So the winner, although there will be 5 winners, but the person with the most votes, as you have probably deduced by now, the Mong Morris lady. I don't know which one is the Mong Morris lady. I don't know where they reside. All I know are names. So tell me the name or the number. So with 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 29 votes for Miss Savory, 5, 10, 15, 22 for Miss Margaret. I think Miss Lydia, right? Miss Lydia with 5, 10, and 3, 13. Miss Eileen with 10 and Miss Patricia with 10. So we have 1 for Miss Valma, 1 for Shrada, 3 for Sarah, 1 for Miss Cynthia Hippolyte, and 1 for Miss Stacey Ann. So the winners that will be honored, or the mothers that will be honored during GBS Mother's Day concert on Sunday, God willing, are Miss Pearl Savory, aka Miss Gibbs, Miss Margaret Joseph, Mrs. Lydia Bob Frame, Miss Eileen Hippolyte, and Miss Patricia. So congratulations to our 5 winners. You will be contacted to get some more information. I have the contact information here of the people who called and or the mother themselves. So you will be honored on Sunday, God willing. The Grenada Broadcasting Network is hosting a Mother's Day concert on Sunday. A virtual Mother's Day concert will be carried virtually live from 61 West on Grandans Beach. And the gift baskets and bags that will be distributed are sponsored by Huggins, Hubbard's, Duty Free Caribbean, Rouge Duty Free, and Juve Chocolates. So those are the 5 gift baskets and bags that will be distributed. Congratulations to the 5 mothers that will be honored. The concert will be carried on GBN platforms from 4 to 6 p.m. and will feature the likes of Sanaika McKee, Jonathan Francis, Loxton Mitchell, featuring top local artists and the Caress Band. So follow all our social media pages for the Mother's Day concert this Sunday, 4 to 6 p.m. live from 61 West, as we celebrate the women who brought us into this world and the women who take care of us like they birthed us from their own wombs. We'll be honoring all our mothers on Sunday, God willing. So let's take a break, and when we come back, it's time to big up and hail up the mothers in our lives. That's what we're doing today because we're honoring mothers this week. So we're going to take a quick break, and we're coming back with about 8 minutes or so to hail up mothers in our lives. This is Good Morning Grenada. We'll be right back.
Every action we take impacts the lives of others around us. The Grenada Community Partnership Initiative, GCPI, has been working with Grenadian organizations to impact communities directly. Giving back to communities we serve is fundamental to the way we do business. And every year, more lives are touched across Grenada, Carriacou, and PT Martinique. In education, sports, health, infrastructure, social services, and beyond.
Are you looking for quality herbs and herbal supplements? Or are you thinking about having a complete body cleanse to jumpstart your health? Then no need to look further. Visit Nirvana Natural Health Clinic, Detox Center, and Natural Health Store. We carry a wide range of herbal products for kidney and gallstone cleansing, male sexual enhancement formulas, asthma and sinusitis, gas and bloating, acid reflux, constipation, arthritis, imbalanced hormones, female health issues, liver cleansing, weight loss, and so much more. Also available, colonic irrigation, holistic health consultations, essential oils, and diffusers. Look out for our online natural health store coming soon. Call 231-6642 418-7115 or 449-7753 to find out about our delivery options or to book an appointment. Visit us at Belmont St. George's, close to the Fallage, Monday to Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Nirvana Natural Health Clinic. Detox your way to health.
Ultratech gasoline and diesel, available only at Rubis stations.
How going on, boy?
Hey, good old things.
Hey, Daisy.
Yeah.
Boy, in line, boy. Your house looking a real good day.
Boy, it's thanks to the hard-working and professional staff at the Housing Authority of Grenada. They handled me real nice. They did my plan, they did the construction, and I didn't even have to worry about a thing. They were there with me every step of the way, supervising the job, asking me about my concerns, giving me feedback as the house took shape. They were there from start to finish, and even put the keys in the palm of my hand. I give them an A++ for customer service.
Oh, it's people from housing bad, boy.
Boy, not bad. Excellent. If you're thinking about constructing your home, why not consult the Housing Authority of Grenada? You could visit them right down in the Sandino complex or give them a call 440-1015 or 440-1016 or check out their website hag473.com. They go handle you. They go jog your blocks, they go draw your plan, they go tote your materials. Hey man, where you going? The Housing Authority of Grenada is your choice for affordable housing and a stress-free construction experience.
You are the engine, you've been driving all of us. No one's a king on me.
Welcome back to Good Morning Grenada. Now let's hail up the mothers in our lives. Just call us on the landline 435-2041 and tell us who you want to hail up. Call their names, big them up in a big way. Mother's Day is on Sunday, God willing. There's not enough time for Talk to Things Thursday. That's why. Not enough time for Talk to Things Thursday. But don't worry, what miss us in passes, we will get to discuss it at some later date. But in the meantime, let's hail up the mothers. Landline 435-2041. WhatsApp also 435-2041. Please only written messages on WhatsApp, and you can also bless up mommy or wifey or sister who's a great mommy or the neighbor who takes care of the kids in the neighborhood, whichever form of motherhood they play. This is your chance to hail them up. So I give you the landline. The WhatsApp is also 435-2041. You can also hail them up on the GBN Grenada Broadcasting Network's Facebook page and the YouTube channel, which is back up and running, Grenada Broadcasting Network. Since the phone lines are not ringing, I am going to take this opportunity to big up, bless up, hail up mi madre, my mother, me mama, my best friend, my sister, my whole sugar plum, my darling. Happy birthday, mother. Happiest of birthdays, mother. You deserve all the good things in life plus more. It's your birthday today, Mother's Day on Sunday, God willing. We go celebrate later. Nagil, bless up yourself, Nagil. What good you gosh. Tell only I'm a mama's girl. There's no shame in my game. Good morning, caller.
Good morning. How are you this morning, Blas?
I'm good. How you do?
Well, you've got, well, I haven't got my mom. She passed away in 2010. So I want to say hearts up and advance Mother's Day to all the mothers of the nation, everybody, wherever they are.
Lovely, thank you. And don't worry, celebrate and remember mommy Sunday, please a lot.
Yeah, and I just call and pick up all the mothers. I know a little tears come from my eyes, but in any case, I'll keep it.
Thank you very much. Hugs from across the miles. Thank you so much.
You have a blessed weekend.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm from Upper St. John,
Upper St. John, all right. Thank you.
Culture man.
Yeah. Culture man. Good. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Somebody on Facebook bigging up Mrs. Patricia Primus of Marianne and Miss Yvonne Binder of Calavini. Jose on Facebook says, I hope Father's Day we get the same treatment as Mother's Day. I'm taking notes. Listen, I follow instructions from the top. If the top tell me give away things for Mother's Day, I give it away. They bring things for Father's Day, I give it away. That's what I do. I share out things. Actually, we're supposed to still have prizes from Independence and what was the next one, boy? I think it was Valentine's Day. No, what will give it away for Father's Day? Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
How you do?
I'm good.
All right, hail up.
Yes, my daughter, Danielle Christopher, and Dale Bob, teacher at the St. David Secondary, and Daniel Telescope, and my in-law, my daughter-in-law, Renisha Thomas, and Tonica Thomas. I just want to hail them up because I know they have been good parents and really trying.
Lovely, I appreciate it.
This morning.
Thank you so much and bless you as well.
All right.
Have a good day. What's up? Somebody says, hold on day. I love my mom. What is mommy name? Tell me mommy name so I could hail up mommy. Oh, the person just said I love my mom. Another WhatsApper says, like to big up my mom, Kathleen Charles. She's a loving and caring mother. Good morning, Miss Kathleen. All right, we have 3 more minutes. Good morning, caller.
Hello.
Morning.
Good morning.
How you do?
Okay.
All right, go ahead and big up the posse.
I like to big up my wife, Sylvina Charles. What am I saying? Sylvina Charles. I like to. That's my wife, and she's like a mother to me too.
I like that. Thank you very much. That's one of my loyal viewers and listeners. So tell her, say good morning and happy Mother's Day.
Okay.
All right. Have a good one. Good morning, Miss Charles, one of the loyal people that tune into Good Morning Grenada, and to the point as well. Let me see, somebody on YouTube. Mother love to Vianance, I hope I have it right. Loris Vianan Smith, pass the love. I hope that I pronounced it properly. Big up to Kathy, Maureen Hamlin, Gwen Eileen, Desiree, Andrea. Bless all yourselves. Let me see. Good morning, caller.
Good morning, my dear Blossom.
How you do?
I'm physically, mentally, spiritually okay, enjoying the weather.
Amen.
Yeah, I wish all the mothers of this nation, the best in any case, who fight and battle and take the best care of the children, Don't give up with the children. Try the best. Work hard, and give them the best, And my other sisters, Flo and Anne, and three sisters, Flo, Anne, and Davis, they work pretty hard to take care of the children like a father and mother in any case, So I wish all the mothers, when the days come, all the best. Take care of children, all the best for the mothers,
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Have a good one.
Mother is great, Our father is good.
Amen.
Fight it,
Thank you so much. Have a good day. All right. Facebook, happy Mother's Day to my sister, Nurse Stephanie Sandy of Grand Bras St. Andrew. Happy birthday to my grandson, Christopher Philip. Let him know that I love him. Enough love to the three women in my life, my mom, my wife, and my daughter who just gave birth a week ago. Ooh, so you're blessed. Somebody else on Facebook, happy Mother's Day to my mother, Maureen Cameron. Another Facebooker, Yvette Savrin, Vanessa, Jocelyn, wishing all my sisters happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day, Kizzy Bartholomew. I'd like to celebrate the following mothers: my mom, Anastasia Jeffrey of Tabaid St. David, my sisters, Hoy Mancini, Joanna Mann, and Lydia LaPompe, coming from Jacinta James. WhatsApp, it's time to close it off. WhatsApp, sending out birthday greetings to my dear mother, Mrs. Alexis. Love that lady so much, like a mother to me. All the best. Have a great day from Mrs. Pascal. Today, I big up the memories of my mom who passed over a year now. My sympathies. Celebrate her today and always, especially Mother's Day. And the final comment, I want to big up my mom, Miss Rita Delandro. I'm asking God to give her 80 more years with us. Love you, Mommy. Happy Mother's Day in advance to all the mothers across the world. Grenada, Caracupiti, Martinique, Mommy dearest, my whole heart. I love you, love you, love you. Nana. Nana, I love you. I appreciate you. Bless up yourself. When I come home later, it's peace. Peace in the rain. All right, let's get ready to join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Remember to love up and hail up the mothers in your lives, whether it's your mother, somebody else's mother, the mother of your children, the mother of your nieces and nephews, whatever form of motherhood they play. Bless them up. Let's join the BBC for the 8 a.m. newscast. Bye-bye, folks, one and all.